Thank you for that very kind intro, John. It's really a privilege to be here today with a great crowd of folks. So it is kind of early, and rather than jump right into talking your ear off for the next 10 minutes, I thought I'd start with a really fun 3.5-minute compilation video of the good old days of automotive advertising. It's from King Rose Archives, which is a really cool company with a great archive of old photos and videos, and I highly recommend you check them out on their website. So let's go ahead and watch.
Most cars change more outside than inside, so they go out of style every year.
The new 1953 Chevrolet. Isn't that a sight to take your breath away? And that beautiful, beautiful grill. There I go getting carried away again. I could just talk about it all day.
Yes, it's the new 1950 Futuramic Oldsmobile that is rocketing your way right now. Look forward to
Smooth lines.
glamorous new styling, more Futuramic than ever,
Smart interiors.
including luxurious appointments and new upholstery fabrics.
And what a thrill it will be to drive.
From wide, sweeping eyebrows to cut-back wings, here is tomorrow in many things.
With the Plymouth 60, there's a new day dawning for you. With the Plymouth 60, there's a new day dawning for you.
So fresh, so original, almost too new to be true. Refreshingly new, inside and out. New lowness, new length, new and original design.
Every detail is new, beautifully combining fashion and function. This Paris mannequin is wearing a suit by Jacques Imes. The Ford's wearing a new idea, too. A new honeycomb grill.
And the body, beautiful. It just won't quit.
Now, there's one example of exciting styling, and here's another.
This is the Edsel, unlike any other car you've ever seen.
New Rambler Classic.
It's slipping to town.
This is the Classic, the new Rambler Classic, the brand new 61 Rambler Classic.
Pontiac is a revelation in beauty.
Pontiac is big and roomy.
Pontiac is long, long, long on economy.
And furthermore, Dodge gives more miles from every tank full.
And every 58 Ford has new Magic Circle steering.
Inside, you'll find this lady's beauty vanity. This luxury is standard equipment on all the Larks. Even has a city horn and a country horn.
Push-button command of all driving ranges.
No other car in Mercury scale offers you automatic push-button lubrication that we call Multiluber.
All you do is pull the control button, and the magic starts. The world's only hideaway hardtop.
The roof slides open, the step drops down, and you have 3 cars in one. Family station wagon, fun-filled convertible, and utility wagon.
All of this sort of makes you wonder what those masterminds are going to think up next, doesn't it?
Big, bigger,
Biggest, roomiest,
longer and longest,
smarter, crisper,
lowest,
smaller,
massive, glamorous,
distinctive, elegant, well-built,
Bold, roomy,
impressive,
versatile,
fabulous, smooth,
smoothest,
luxurious,
supercharged, tough,
heavy,
awesome.
And yet, surprisingly affordable.
So there's no doubt about it, next year every car in America will have holes in its side.
Longer, the 49 Hudson is the car for you.
So Volkswagen will constantly be changing, improving, and refining this car. Not necessarily to keep in style with the times, but to make a better car, which means to all of you, better miles.
Of all the promises made at the 1949 Auto Show, we at Volkswagen kept ours.
Wasn't that fun? It really was a kinder, gentler, and simpler time in advertising. And now here we are today. And it's true what John said. I really am a car woman. I did actually attend the Bob Bondurant School of High Performance Driving when Ford hosted a group of auto journalists on the test track in Dearborn, Michigan many years ago. After seeing Ford versus Ferrari last weekend, I kind of want to repeat that class and maybe being a race car driver could be my next career move. Who knows? If I keep getting tickets, then I should probably just go and do it for real. So during that one-day intensive, I learned many skills that I continue to use to this day in all sorts of driving situations. Back in Detroit, we recently got our first snowfall this winter, about 6 inches, and the roads have been really icy and miserable ever since. Performance driving is more than going fast. It's knowing how to respond coolly and quickly when your vehicle is doing something you don't want it to do. And really, isn't automotive marketing similar in a lot of ways? Sales have slowed this year, but it's your job to find ways to keep getting consumers excited and ready to make what is usually their second largest single purchase after housing. We're not going to count sending your kids to college. That's more of a slow drain rather than a single-day purchase, as any of you who have kids know that. And right now, it's an interesting time in the industry. The automotive sector is facing its share of challenges between sales, which are unpredictable at best, and tariffs that threaten both the automakers and its suppliers. It's a somewhat sobering time. But what remains certain is that cars are still coming off of the assembly line, and dealers still need help from the factory in moving them off of their lots, and that's where you come in. After an extremely volatile light vehicle market during the first half of the year, the market has finally settled into a relatively stable pace the last few months. However, retail sales have been in decline in 2019, as you all know, as they were in 2018, and this trend is expected to continue. Affordability issues, high interest rates, and high vehicle prices are leaving many potential new vehicle buyers out of the market. At our conference today, we will talk a lot about how the pre-sale process has changed, including some big changes in the way automakers reach consumers. From influencers to auto shows, everything is in flux. It's not as simple as it once was. Just showing off the latest styling and design cues like they did in those videos isn't enough to grab consumers and motivate consideration. So beyond those sales numbers, how do you as marketers prove what you're doing is working? As John was telling you, there's a backstory to how this conference came to be. It's only the second year that we're here in LA, and I have to tell you, driving around Los Angeles the last couple days, it's pretty clear that this town loves to drive, maybe even as much as my hometown, Detroit. So it's really fitting when we decided to expand that we chose LA as our next market. And last year's inaugural event was successful, and I'm really pleased to present you with the lineup of speakers and panelists we have in store for you today. I'm looking forward to hearing the many different ideas and points of view. And up first is Michael Sprague from Ford's Lincoln division, and we will be back up on stage with Michael shortly. So thank you for attending the conference today. I promise it will be entertaining, educational, inspirational, and worth your while. Thank you.
So let's take about 10 minutes because we need to stay right on